Hi Ma, good morning to everyone. Today our class is continuation of our 2 marks questions. In next day's class we will discuss total 8 questions and today we will discuss about the remaining 3 questions, very short answer questions. And the first we are observing some diagram here. In this diagram we are observing pole, what is pole, what is focus, what is focal length, what is center of the curvature, all are observing here, and where is the radius of curvature, all are observing here. This is our concave mirror. So arc of the concave mirror. So this is the center of the arc. This is nothing but a pole. This is the point on the curvature is the pole, and the principal along the principal axis, this point is the center of the curvature. Center of the curvature. And this F is the focus. What is focus? I will explain you. This point is the focus, and the distance between focus and the pole is the focal length F, and the distance from the curvature, lens curvature to center of the curvature gives the radius of curvature. This is the diagram. So once keep it in mind. So next in this, today our next question is define focal length and radius of curvature of the concave lens. Focal length is nothing but a small f. It is mentioned with small f, focal length. The distance between the optic center, this is the optic center, this is the optic center is the P. The distance between optic center P and the P of the concave lens and its principal focus F. This is the principal focus F. What is focus? The object is placed at an infinity, but the clear image will be observed at certain distance. That point is nothing but a focus. So the distance between optic center P to the focus F is called the focal length. The principal focus F is called the focal length F, small f. So principal focus can be mentioned with capital F and focal length is small f. Next, radius of curvature. The distance between the point and the center of the curvature. The distance between the point and the center of the curvature gives the radius of curvature. The distance between the point on the lens to the center of the curvature gives the radius of the curvature. And next one is draw a neat labeled diagram of a simple microscope. This is the simple microscope. It consists of one convex lens of small focal length. Here we are using just one convex lens of very small focal length. This is the simple microscope diagram. Here is the eye observing distance. Here is the object and the image. This is the image. This is the image. And clear explanation will be in 4 marks question. So in this 2 marks, just what is the simple, write a neat label diagram of simple microscope. Okay. Next, explain the terms of focus and principal focus. So focus, in case of a lens, when an object is placed at infinity, the point at which its image is formed is called the focus. That means the object will be placed at a very high distance, but at that distance the image can be observed at some point. That point is nothing but a focus. And principal focus, the point on the principal axis of a lens to which parallel rays of light converging or from which they appear to diverge after refraction, they appear to diverge is called the principal focus. That means the point on the principal axis. This is the principal axis. Here we are taking some point. At that point the light rays are converge. Convergence means the light rays are convergence means the light rays are converge. Divergence means the light rays are converge. This is the convergence. This is the divergence. So the light rays are divert outunnayi, here the light rays are converge at single point. So either the point on the principal axis, the light rays are converged or diverged from reflection, that is nothing but a principal focus. This is our very short answer questions. And next we will discuss about the 4 marks questions, short answer questions. Once I will repeat it. Define focal length and radius of curvature of a concave lens. Focal length, the distance between the optic center means here P is our optic center of a concave lens, and its principal focus here F, principal focus, that means the image will be formed here. So principal focus F is called the focal length, small f. And next, radius of curvature, the distance between the point and the center of the curvature gives the radius of the curvature. The distance between C to this point gives the radius of curvature. And next, draw a neat label diagram of a simple microscope. The simple microscope consists of just one concave lens of a very small focal length. And next one, explain the terms focus and the principal focus. Focus is nothing but in case of a lens, when an object is placed at an infinity distance, the point at which the image is observed is called the focus. And principal focus, the point on the principal axis of a lens to which the light will be converged or at which it will appear to see, it will be diverged due to the reflection. That point is nothing but a principal focus. These are our very short answer questions, and next we will discuss the 4 marks question. Now we are discussing about the short answer questions. In this, the first question is the define critical angle, explain total internal reflection using a neat diagram. Define critical angle and explain the total internal reflection by using a neat diagram. So in this we are observing, this is the medium. First we know the what is critical angle. We can find the critical angle and then discuss about the total internal reflection. So by using this diagram, first we observe N1 and N2. These are the two mediums. N1 is the rarer medium and N2 is the denser medium. This is the I1 is the incident angle from denser medium to rarer medium. The light will be reflected. This is the incident angle I1 and this is the reflected angle R1, refracted angle. Okay, not reflected, rather refracted. This is the refracted angle R1, incident and refracted or transmitted. Transmitted and incident and refracted. So the incident angle is less when compared to other. So the incident angle is small and the refracted angle is more. Similarly, the incident angle is high when compared to I1. The incident angle is increases I2 and the refracted angle is also increases R2. And finally, the incident angle is equal to C. That means the C is nothing but a critical angle. The transmitted angle is equal to this line. Here is the transmitted line. That means the angle will become, the refracted angle will becomes 90 degrees. This is nothing but a critical angle. Once I will repeat it. When the light ray passes into a denser medium to rarer medium, the incident angle is I1 and the refracted angle is R1. And when we will increase the incident angle and R2 will also increases, and further increase of that means the incident angle almost equal to the critical angle, the refracted angle will be equal to 90 degrees. This condition, this angle, refracted angle 90 degrees is nothing but a critical angle. So the critical angle can be mentioned with N21 equal to 1 by I sin IC. Sin IC. IC is the critical angle. N21 means the refractive index of the medium 2 to the medium 1. That means the refractive index of the denser medium to the rarer medium. This is the critical angle. And next one is the total internal reflection. Total internal reflection means further increase of, here we are taking the incident angle is equal to critical angle, and then we are taking the incident angle is greater than the critical angle. That means the incident angle is almost and greater than equal to IC. That means there is no refraction. The total light will be reflected into the same medium. This is the total internal reflection. There is no light into refraction or transmission. The total light will be reflected into the same medium. That reflection is nothing but a total internal reflection. Once I will repeat it. Here we are considering the critical angle and the total internal reflection. For finding the critical angle, we are taken here two mediums N1 and N2, rarer medium and the denser medium. The incident light travels from denser to rarer medium. That means the light enters into the other medium, that is the refraction. Okay, got it, refraction or transmission. So the incident angle is small and the refraction is R1. Similarly, the further increase of incident angle I22, the refractive angle is R2 and the incident angle are equal to the critical angle, then refracted angle will becomes 90 degrees to the normal. This is the normal line. So that angle is the critical angle. Critical angle N21 will be equal to N is the refractive index of the medium 1 and medium 2. N21 is the refractive index of the medium 2 to the refractive index of the medium 1. That means medium 2 is the denser medium and medium 1 is the rarer medium. So the refractive index of the denser medium to the rarer medium will be equal to 1 by sin IC. IC is the critical angle. And further increase of critical angle, the incident angle will be greater than the critical angle, then we will get the total light will be reflected. There is no refraction, the total light will be reflected. This reflection, this process is nothing but a total internal reflection. This is our today's class, and tomorrow we will discuss the further questions, and then thank you.